That's great. And I thought I saw a video, or I know I saw a video, but I think what you said on the video, which, by the way, I should mention, Cole runs a channel called Hitting with the Nation, so you should check that out. There's a video on there where you're kind of demonstrating some tee work, and I thought on the video you said you do primarily tee work in kind of when you're working on something. Is that accurate?
Yeah, well, a lot of the bigger names like Ryan Harvey, Kyle Pearson, those guys live and die by tee work. That's what they say they do most of their work on. And I've started, since I've talked to them, I've incorporated it more. But it helps you to generate the power. So people that are struggling with distance, work on the tee, because if you can hit it far off the tee, by learning how to generate that power, but yet keep it smooth. Then when you get in the live scenario, that's when your power will really show. Because what we do most of the time is we try to swing harder instead of faster. And you can really see when that's happening on the tee, because you'll be using muscles that you're not supposed to be using and rolling over top hand or stuff like that. And on the tee, you have to keep it all smooth to get the distance right. And then that's just good practice, and then bring it into the real life scenario. And so I definitely started more tee work. And the hard part about tee work is learning how to set it up. You know, like you got to put it out in front of you. You got to like do like a couple fake swings to see where your good contact point is with the ball, and then set it there. And then once you get good at it, then you can work on, bringing the tee farther back in your stance if you're going to push it, or, you know what I mean? Just working with it like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's really helpful. So you've already kind of mentioned that the softball journey, we wish it was just like that, but it's a lot of downturns. So like, talk to us a little bit about like when you get into, especially like a game situation, and for whatever reason, either it's a mid game or you're going into the game, the wind's blowing in, or the way that defense is set up, and you look out and you just feel like there's no way I can get this ball in play to be on first base, second base, whatever. And that mental game starts. So, what you might call a slump or whatever you want to call it. What do you do? How do you prepare for that? Or what are you thinking?